Okay, so it's Willwitz with Timberwood scale models, and what I'm doing with this build with the 1/72nd scale Spitfire Mk.XIVc from Academy is I'm jumping ahead to do the tires. So obviously they're going to be XF 85 rubber black. So that's what I tend to use on my tires. And yeah, sometimes what I'll do is sort of jump around and especially once the aircraft is pretty well assembled, is I can then go ahead and do things like paint up the tires. So what that'll allow me to do is then assemble. So I'm not running around, it doesn't make a mess. It just makes it a little bit easier doing it that way. And I do like, to me, a line of paints for the most part. Some people complain about them being difficult to hand paint. I don't know. I think the difficulty sometimes is that they do tend to dry fairly fast. Is that a bad thing? I'm not sure. So it'll probably need at least 2 coats as we go along and get this done. And I think with the tires hand painted, they'll look a little more realistic. The tires on this kit are definitely nice. They're flattened so that when you have the model sitting, from the weight, it's the tires look bulged, which is nice. I remember probably back in the 70s, what they suggested that you do is just kind of, to flatten your tires, to make them look flat, was to take a heated knife and obviously touch the bottom a bit, and it would give it that flat look. So the model companies, I'm not sure when the heck that started to happen. They started to say, hey, wait a second here. Why don't we just provide flattened tires? So hence, here we go. So there's no more having to get the hot knife out and flatten the tires. And that's just how that works. And it's working for me. I do like it. It's kind of nice. So the build, like I say, is coming along rather nicely. I'm quite surprised at how much detail there is with this kit. It's pretty neat. And I have another Academy kit sitting in the wings that I also bought at Sky's the Limit. It's an F-104 Starfighter. I don't know if I'm going to do it as is, or take a look at purchasing from above and below, decals, and maybe doing it in a Royal Canadian kind of Air Force. Yeah. So I'll see. It looks like the F-104 that I have, the Academy, is done up quite nice. Similar to this. Not spectacular detail, but pretty good. So I may do kind of the same thing. I'm not a huge rivet counter. One of those individuals that say, well, that's not really a G model, it's more of an H or whatever the heck it is. Not into that. I just enjoy the builds. I do try and make it as accurate as possible, but I'm not going to go super overboard and freak out. This paint is getting goofy on me. So I do have a set of new microphones coming. Go figure. Isn't that going to be neat? When I first posted that I was looking at doing a YouTube and I'd put a video up on my Facebook page for suggestions, and one of them that came in from a fellow, Darren, in Manitoba. We won't hold that against Darren. But he had mentioned possibly looking at getting some microphones. I think they're called lavalier, or they're made for iPhones. So I'm giving that a try. That should be here tomorrow. Unfortunately, though I'm retired, I still do some contract work. So I won't be able to be here when it comes in. And yes, my lovely wife is aware that there is a parcel coming in. And she's going to be at home, and she will probably make sure that it's safe and sound. So by next week, I'll be giving that a try. See how that works out. Should be interesting, should be fun. So there, the main tires are done up. So that will be ready for number 11, step 11, where I'm going to be putting the main landing gear together. So there it is. That's done. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would be great. So that's Will Woods at. So it's the name of the YouTube is Timber Woods Scale Models. Thanks again. Happy modeling.